I'm making this story to warn all the parents out there, especially all the young parents. Don't take your children for granted. I was a young parent, and at first, I regretted it, especially after I lost my wife. Her name was Ava. She died after giving birth to our son. She wanted to name him Gavin before she died, so that's what I called him. When she died, I didn't even want to look at her son because I was so angry. I was furious that he was the reason she died. But then I took my first look at him. He looked just like her. I started bawling my eyes out. A look of hatred turned into a look of pure love, and I realized at that moment that my wife wouldn't want me to hate her son. She would want me to love him with all my heart. It was a tough road with just me and him. It was hard to reject the urge to have a drink, and I knew I had to be strong for him and myself. He turned 6 years old, and it was time for him to start kindergarten. Let me just say that my mind was going everywhere. I think I was more nervous than he was. I got him a book bag with a bunch of books and notepads and pencils and markers. I think the book bag might have weighed more than he did. It was August 15th, 1997, his first day of school. I needed to get to work, so I signed him up for the bus. I should have just taken him. I should have just took him to school and been late for work, but I didn't. The bus pulled over in front of our house. I still can see the man's face. I gave him a big hug and I said, "Have fun, buddy." He ran onto the bus and I never saw him again. The bus driver wasn't an actual bus driver. He was a serial killer. He's killed 4 children by tricking them and saying he was their bus driver. He's still on the run. The bodies of the victims, including my son, was found 2 days after all of them went missing. My son was 6 years old. He killed them. Like he killed a fly or something. The look in the man's eyes was pure evil as he let my son walk onto the bus knowing he was gonna kill him. This son of a bitch is still out there roaming around, probably hunting for more prey. I won't stop until he's dead. I don't care about prison time. What's scarier than a man that preys on children is a man that has nothing to lose. I am that man. I'm not sure if there will be another update or not. If there is, it probably won't be for me. It'll probably be on the news. Hello everyone. It's been a month since the last time I've wrote in this journal. I know I said the next time you'll hear me, my name will be on the news. But I have some unfortunate news. I'm still on the hunt for the sick son of a bitch that killed my son. I'm not sure if he's even still alive, but I'm not stopping until I find out. After 6 months of searching and talking with the police, I've come across even more unfortunate news. He was sentenced to prison for 20 years for child molestation. There wasn't enough evidence to link him towards the murders of the children, even though I know he was the one who did it. I know that is the man who killed my son. I looked at him right in the eyes. I know exactly that man's face. He is the one who killed those children. But he only gets 20 years in prison. And a few of the prisoners beat him up. He's still alive, but he's in the hospital, and I know exactly which one it is. Breaking news. Adam Levanta has been charged with first-degree murder after he snuck into a hospital and killed a man who allegedly killed his son. He's now being questioned by police for the crime. The name of the man he killed has now been released. His name is David Schwartz. He was a serial killer with the nickname the School Bus Killer. He would pretend to be a bus driver to pick up kids to take to school with his own bus, but then he would brutally end their lives. The first court appearance will take place in about a month. It's been 2 years since Adam Levanta was charged for the murder of David Schwartz. After spending 2 years in prison, he was officially released since he posed no threat to the community. He got over 5 million signatures for his release. He still visits his deceased son and ex-wife's grave every year along with his new children and new wife.